What is the timeline for the diversity visa lottery? From applying to winning, from winning to get the visa, from getting the visa to come to the United States of America. What is the timeline? Because there are so many changes will be in your life from the time you apply to the time you arrive in the United States. It starts as follows. The application for the diversity visa lottery always starts on the first week of October, which is the first week or the first time or the first year for the fiscal year of the United States of America. So it starts from October, the first week, to the first week of November. You apply. After applying there, you have 5 to 6 months to wait. You finish, let's say, in November. There is November itself, December, January, February, March, April, up to end of April. Those are 6 months. The first week of May, the results are out. So from the day you apply, you have 6 months to wait for the results to come out. Let's say you have won the DV lottery. What next? What next? There is a timeline. You can fill the visa form, which we call the Department of State form number 260260, DS260. You are filling the visa form, maybe in May, in June, July, it doesn't matter. But the first person to have the interview will be on October 1st. So the results are out in May. You have waited for 6 months. So you'll wait the May, June, July, August, September. 5 more months. So if you add with the 6, it's already 9 months from the day you applied. Then the first person to be interviewed. But your interview might not be in October. It depends on your case number. If someone from Africa, for instance, from 0 case number, from 1 case number to 2,000, the interview will be in October. From 2,000 to 4,000, that will be in November. From 4,000 maybe to 7,000, that will be in December. Then it goes up that way. Majority of people, their case number will be at least 3 to 5 months later to have the interview. So if you add there, it is almost a year, and maybe from the day you applied until the day of the interview, it is more than 1 year and 3 months maybe possible. Or 4 months or 5 months, depending. Then you go to the interview. From the day of the interview, you are told you have been given the visa, whether it's you and your family. You have 6 months to travel. So whether you travel on the first day you got the visa, that's up to you. You travel next week, next month, 2 months later, but as long as it's not exceeding 6 months, you are good to go. Majority of people, after receiving the visa, it takes about 3 months to prepare themselves, especially if they have a family, because there are tickets for the entire family. If you buy quicker, it will be more expensive. So you have to buy today to have a little bit of gap until you travel. So that makes up to 18 to 20 months. So the timeline is long. So that's why there are some people in between, maybe they die. Some people in between, they get married. Some people in between have children. So there are some changes. We'll talk about these changes. If you get married after applying, you are allowed to add the person. If you have the child after applying, you are allowed to add that child in the application in order to come here. So all those are the important things you need to know, the timeline. So if you're a student, you can still finish your school. You still have almost 2 years in between until you come to America from the day you apply. So it is a longer process for people to understand the timeline of the diversity visa lottery.